What's up guys, Tommy Bowie here from Movie Rewind, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Casualty Breaking Point trailer. So without further ado, let's get into it. So Casualty released a new trailer only a few hours ago for its next series, and this one will be called Breaking Point. And honestly, from this trailer, I've never been more hyped for Casualty in my entire life. It looks like it's going to be a very thrilling series, and it looks like some of the characters are going to be pushed to their absolute limits. So I just thought I'd do a little review about what I think might be coming up in Casualty based on this trailer. So I'd say the main point from this trailer is new clinical lead Patrick Onley. Now, a few months ago it was revealed that Jamie Glover, best known for Waterloo Road, would be joining the cast as Patrick Onley. He's a former trauma surgeon turned ED consultant who's obviously taken over the role of clinical lead after Stevie Nash stepped down. Now, it looks like Patrick is going to be a bit of a job's worth, or at least that's what the impression I got from this trailer is. It looks like he's stirring up between a number of ED staff, and it looks like he's not going to get on with Dylan Keogh one bit. Now, most of you will know that now Charlie has left. Dylan is actually Casualty's longest serving character, having been in the programme for 13 years. And during this trailer, it looks like Dylan resigns. It looks like Patrick accuses him of being autistic, and then a few moments later he's seen resigning and saying he doesn't know if he can continue doing this anymore. Now, if Dylan leaves, I think it's going to cause outrage within the fandom. I literally watched this trailer on Instagram, and literally I would say about 80% of the comments were people saying, please do not let Dylan resign. Now, I'm going to make the bold assumption, I don't think Dylan will leave. I feel like if Dylan was to leave the programme, they wouldn't reveal it in a trailer. So I think that this is kind of just teasing that possibility. But it looks like Dylan's going to be front and centre in this new series, especially with his new rivalry with clinical lead Patrick. And honestly, I can't wait for it. I love when there's rivalry between consultants, and this one looks like it's going to be a good one. Another character who seems to be taking centre stage is Rash Massam. Now, obviously, Rash went through a lot in A History of Violence. Obviously, we saw his dad's dementia, who in the end was killed by getting run over by a bus, and we saw that Rash really wasn't coping with that. Now, from what we can see during Breaking Point, it is going to be about Rash breaking down, because obviously I don't think Rash has coped with his dad's death, and he still blames Rita for what happened to his dad, which is obviously very unfair. It was just an accident, a horrible accident. But throughout this trailer, it looks like Rash is struggling to cope. And at one point by the end of this trailer, it looks like Rash is starting a fire in the ED cupboard. Now, I don't know what's happening there at all. Does Rash turn to fire in order to get some kind of release of all his anger and upset over his dad's death? I have no idea. But from what this trailer shows, Rash is going to be one character to really watch out for in this series. We also see that Ian and Faith might be reuniting. Obviously, I really liked Ian and Faith as a couple, but obviously with Faith's drug addiction and then all the problems Ian had with Natalia getting too close for comfort, I didn't think that a reunion would be on the cards, but in this trailer we see them embracing. So maybe some good news. Maybe Ian and Faith will actually get through and become a couple again, which I honestly would love to see. We also see new doctors, Tarek and Nicole, in this trailer. We don't really see a lot about them. Obviously, we know Tarek already. He's Rash's cousin. He was there to support him when his dad died. Nicole looks like she's being reprimanded by Stevie, saying if you don't have the confidence to do this job, then you shouldn't be here. So it looks like Stevie's going to have a new junior doctor under her wing, especially now that Paige has left. Obviously, Stevie always has someone she's mentoring. So I think that's a really good idea that Nicole's going to be taken in by Stevie. It looks like paramedic Teddy is going to be one to watch out for in this series as well. It looks like he might be reaching his breaking point, which, if the name of this series says anything, we're going to see a number of characters reaching their limits. I don't really know what they're doing with Teddy. I don't know if this is after the motorway collision which happened last week, and or whether it's something new, but it looks like he's really not in a good place. And it looks like an ambulance blows up during this series, which I'd love to see that kind of stunt work in Casualty. So I really I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with Teddy. It looks like he's going to reach some pretty low places. And the final thing I saw in this trailer is it looks like Jacob's going to become a grandfather. Now, obviously, Jacob, it was revealed that he does have a son called Blake. That was revealed a few years ago now, but we haven't seen a lot of Blake recently. So if Jacob now does have a grandson, what does that mean has happened to Blake? Has something happened to him? It looks like Jacob wants to be involved in his grandson's life, and honestly I think that would really suit Jacob. Jacob went through a lot last year, especially over his guilt over Robin's death, so I think it'll be great to see him reconnect with some family. I'd like to see Jacob have some nice storylines for a change. He doesn't get them very often. So thanks for watching, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed this trailer review. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe in order to receive great and maybe even improved quality content in the future. Please feel free to comment down below any predictions you have for Breaking Point. I always love hearing them. And a special shout out to Casualty, which now have an official YouTube channel. I've only been calling for them to have a YouTube channel for the last 6 years, so I'm so glad that they finally decided to listen to me, or at least decided that they want to have a YouTube channel. And obviously the Breaking Point trailer is on YouTube as well, so I would suggest going to check that out. And I'm actually really impressed with myself, because I thought that they were going to release a trailer today at 6 o'clock, and would you know, I was right, they released the trailer today at 6 o'clock, so I'm obviously very in tune with Casualty marketing now. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, thanks for watching, and I will see you in another one. See ya!